What up, gang unit? We are back and we're black. Okay, so today I'm going to try not to trade. It's a no news Monday, as you guys can see, and we're coming off of two extremely volatile days. So extremely volatile on Thursday, extremely volatile on Friday, going into a no news Monday, which is typically not volatile at all. On top of that, a very low, like little to no news this week compared to a news packed last week. Overall, I just think that this week itself is going to be pretty slow because we're coming off of this really big drastic move. And I'm not saying that there won't be any opportunity in the market to be able to take advantage of. But I am saying that especially today, because it's a no news Monday after two very volatile days. Regardless, no news Mondays, most people try and avoid trading anyways. But the fact that this is a no news Monday and no news Mondays have low volatility, and we're coming off of two very, very volatile days, I'm expecting today's price action to be slow. And on top of that, I'm expecting this week's price action to be slow. Not saying that there won't be any sort of entries, but I'm saying on the high time frame, I do think that we will be not nearly as volatile as last week, and we'll probably just kind of chill around and consolidate for this week until we can find some overall direction of where we want to go. Me personally, I think that I made a TikTok and an Instagram reel about this, saying that we needed a flash crash. The flash crash has happened. We could potentially go lower, but I'm not gonna lie. It looks like we'll probably get a decent reversal off of this point. I don't think that we're just going to have a V-shaped reversal. I think that we'll probably come down, consolidate, accumulate a little bit off of this liquidity sweep that we just had, and then maybe the following week we'll be able to start moving back up again. But yeah, that's pretty much all that I see. Right now, I'm bearish today. Whether I find a trade entry for that or not, we'll see. But we have a bullish Asian session, a bullish London session, literally no form of manipulation on high time frames from either Asian session or London session. So there's got to be some form of manipulation for New York session. The only draw that I could see being possible would be previous day highs right here. And then once I mark out these London session lows, and I don't even need to mark out Asian session lows because that's just so drastic. And then let's look at the S&P 500. Same shit. Asian session up only, London session up only, no high time frame manipulation whatsoever. ES is going towards these previous day highs as well. I think the only possible trade that we could see would be an SMT divergence. NASDAQ sweeps out these previous day highs. ES doesn't. And then we catch shorts off of that. That would be the only trade idea or setup that I could possibly see. But again, today is a no news Monday. I'm going to be more risk off than I usually am if I do end up taking a trade. But for me, I'm going to need to see, right now, I'm getting into the market expecting not to place a trade. Okay, so I'm getting into the market expecting not to place a trade, and what was I saying? I'm Down syndrome. I'm getting into the market expecting not to place a trade, and I need the market to give me literally every reason possible for me to be able to be willing to take a trade. Cool? Cool. Right now, I'm not going to lie, it's giving some pretty good reasons. If we can take out these previous day highs, it's also an hourly high. It would be pretty decent to be able to see some rotations down off of that, especially in SMT divergence. That would be pretty solid. But for the time being, we got to wait until these highs get swept. But again, I think that NASDAQ will probably sweep out these highs. ES won't. be able to sweep out these highs just because of how closer NASDAQ is. And yeah, we'll kind of go from there. So pretty much what I'm seeing. Okay, these lows are stacked. These lows are stacked. So we have 1, 2, 3, low resistance liquidity, and then 1, 2, low resistance liquidity. NASDAQ just swept out previous day highs. We have 1, 2, 3, low resistance liquidity. 1, 2, 3, low resistance liquidity that we could potentially look for action off of. But again, like I said, I'm kind of just trying to chill. We had a crazy week last week, really, really good week. So after that big week, we are probably going to try and preserve some of that capital. So yeah, what are you guys expecting from this week? Let me know your guys' thoughts. Again, because I could be completely wrong. I'm right a decent amount of the time, but I'm also wrong every now and then, so we'll see. NASDAQ just swept out previous day highs. I'm just staying calm, cool, and collected here. I can finally sort of run my hands through my hair again. I'm just trying to grow this bitch back out. Not back out to the long hair, but I don't know. I've just been switching hairstyles consistently. Went from long hair to the short, kind of long hair, and then went from that to a buzz cut. Now we got the Boosie fade. Oh, man. Whew. Let's see where Bitcoin's at. Yeah. Did I talk about this? I did talk about this in the last trade recap. How we came down to fill in this gap. We have this order block right here, which is pretty enticing. Ideally, we don't trade anywhere near this low. The lowest I see us going would be potentially underneath this low, but even that seems pretty fucking steep to me. I think I mentioned in that trade recap when I was talking about this, anything in this imbalance is a pretty solid area. Did we break weekly structure? We did, but this is on Bitstamp. Let's see. Where's the... Let's see what these drawings we're talking about. Oh, yeah. Let's see on the official sheet. Yeah, so we broke weekly structure on Bitcoin. Probably going to get a monthly retrace. I don't think it will be too steep, though. Maybe we wick underneath. Oh, damn, then. Shit, dude. Underneath that monthly low, that is kind of in line with this right here. I wouldn't mind a little sweep of this and then a rotation right back on up, but that's going to take some time. I think that this month will be probably pretty slow. So just like how we're going to eventually see a high time frame SMT off of these previous day highs right here, these Friday highs. I was saying that as if it's for sure going to happen, but just like how we want a SMT to happen, a high time frame SMT to happen off of these highs, I would want a low time frame SMT to happen as well. So right now that's not happening on the 1 minute. we're going to have to sit and wait a little bit longer. And again, I'm not trying to trade today. I need the market to give me every single reason to trade. Wow. If ES takes out these highs, I literally will call it a day, and I'll hop off. Damn, bro, ES is ripping. If we take out these highs, I'm calling it a day. Like, what? Well, that's actually a day for me. ES took out these previous day highs. I'm not trading today. Yep, literally nothing else for me to see here. GG's. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, bros.